Good morning. Welcome back to Good Day Columbia, 8:25 on a Tuesday. Now, unemployment both nationally and here in South Carolina continues to drop, which is great news for many who have been beaten up by the tough job market in the last couple of years. Now, as we finally start seeing the end of the tunnel with the recession, there are some interesting facts that job expert Lori Cook has about finding a new position. This is interesting stuff up there, Lori.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think the most interesting one is that 80% of jobs aren't ever even advertised. That means you got to be in the right place at the right time.
So how do you find them? Is that really, I guess, one of the other stats is networking. I guess that becomes the most important thing.
Networking and meeting people and getting out there, and also really kind of being willing to take a entry level or part-time position just to be in the building where you can even see the jobs get posted.
Because they're posted, but they're oftentimes internally where you're not going to find them?
Exactly. Okay. Or, you need to know somebody who's in there that can tell you about the job so that you can get in and get your name in there. So, basically what it all means, it's just really hard to find a job.
You ain't lying. Because I like that number 2.8 that find the jobs on those big job sites like Monster and Career Builder. It's interesting that's so low. Is that because there's so many people all trying for that one position?
It is, and one of the biggest facts that people don't realize is that it costs a lot of money to be on those sites. So if you're a company, especially if you're not a very large company, you're not going to want to pay to advertise your job. You'll just leave it on your site. So really it all comes down to you have to be smart about how to find those jobs. And one thing that we really stress with our customers at the Job Center is be proactive. Go and find the companies that you want to work for. There's a website, skyway.net, that lists all these different jobs. I mean, not jobs, but manufacturers and companies in South Carolina. So like today we were going to talk about manufacturing and how to find a job in manufacturing.
Because there are jobs in manufacturing. So
there are. I mean, even though nationally over the last 35 years we've seen a huge dip in manufacturing, South Carolina is doing really well. And as I'm sure people know, foreign companies are investing in South Carolina like crazy with BMW and all these different companies, Michelin. So go and find those companies. There's 5,000 manufacturing companies in South Carolina.
5,000?
I had no idea. That's a lot of companies. So we kind of think of the big guys and we forget about all these little people that you've never heard of that are doing a lot of good work. So find those companies, get on their website, learn about them, learn how they recruit. Do they have career fairs? Do they have jobs posted on their website? Then there's also, you could go to what we call like little niche or niche, whatever, however you say it, sites that are just specific to a field, like jobsinmanufacturing.com.
Okay.
If you're interested in manufacturing, go right to where they're going to post those jobs. So that's a different way. And then the last way that you can find a job in manufacturing is a lot of these companies go through temporary services just to get those entry level. And again, it's hard to find a job, so be okay with having an entry level for a while. On average, salaries in manufacturing are like $44,000. So if you can get your foot in the door, you've got some room to grow. So be willing to do the work to find the jobs and to find the companies you want to work for.
Awesome. Lori Cook, job expert, of course, at Job Center at the Richland County Public Library. We'll get links for you up on midlandsconnect.com/GDC, not only for the Job Center, but all these other sites that Lori's talked about this morning. We'll get you all that information. You can just log on there and get it. And thank you so much, as always, for the great information for folks trying to find jobs. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.